Hi, I'm Christiana, registered dietitian, cooking instructor, and wellness manager with Your Rest at United Health Group. The holiday season is upon us. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Today, we're going to make 4 Thanksgiving sides because, let's be honest, Thanksgiving is all about the sides. First up is stuffing with turkey sausage and apples. It wouldn't be Thanksgiving without stuffing. Let's start by sauteing onions and celery and garlic. Add in some diced apples. I like to keep the skin on for color and texture. Herbs add deep flavor. I love the sage in this recipe. I've cooked the turkey sausage ahead of time. We're using turkey sausage here because it's leaner than pork sausage, but still has good flavor. Let's build the stuffing. This is cubed whole wheat bread. It's really delicious with caraway seeds and dried cranberries. You can use whatever bread you have on hand, but I like to use a nice hearty rustic loaf for stuffing. Add all of your sauteed ingredients. We're using low sodium chicken stock to bind the ingredients together. Stir it all together and into the oven we go. Bake at 350 degrees or whatever temperature your turkey is baking at for about 35 to 40 minutes. There we have it, crispy on the top, soft on the inside, with some sweetness from those apples and heartiness from the sausage. This recipe for whipped sweet potatoes is so simple to make and makes a beautiful addition to the Thanksgiving table. Sweet potatoes are nutrient powerhouses. They contain vitamin C, fiber, potassium, vitamin E, iron, magnesium, and phytochemicals like beta-carotene and fiber. They are also a good source of vitamin A, which is a nutrient that is important for immune health. This recipe is best made with a food processor, but a blender or a cake mixer will work fine too. I've roasted the sweet potatoes ahead of time. They take about an hour at 350 degrees to bake all the way through. This is super easy. All you need to do is add everything into the food processor. We're adding some whole milk here for creaminess. Citrus, like orange, complements the flavor of the sweet potatoes really well. We're using both the zest and juice here. The vitamin C in oranges actually helps you absorb the plant-based iron in sweet potatoes. A little bit of butter and let's blend. Make sure to stop blending periodically and stir the potatoes with a spatula just to make sure they're blending evenly. Here's what the final consistency should look like. These whipped sweet potatoes are so smooth and creamy and pair perfectly with the flavors of the season. Let's make roasted Brussels sprouts with balsamic drizzle. If you've never roasted Brussels sprouts before, this recipe is life-changing. The first thing we need to do is trim the Brussels. I'm going to show you how to properly hold a knife. Pinch the base of the blade and wrap your cutting hand around the handle. This is called the pinch grip. Your non-cutting hand is in a claw formation, ideally with a cut glove on, to give you that added layer of security. When it comes to slicing the Brussels sprouts, you just want to trim the ends off. I like to quarter them because when they are smaller, they get really crispy. Brussels sprouts are called cruciferous vegetables and are related to broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. The next step is to prepare the Brussels for baking. We're drizzling them in olive oil, salt, and a variety of herbs. Brussels sprouts combine a lot of nutrients, including beta-carotene, fiber, vitamin C, calcium, iron, and folate. The key when cooking is you want to roast them at a really high temperature. At that really high temperature, the naturally occurring sugars in the vegetable will caramelize, creating a really good flavor. I always toss the Brussels sprouts halfway through with a spatula just to make sure that they're cooking evenly. Here they are, golden brown and crispy. Let's drizzle with balsamic. You want to look for a good quality balsamic vinegar from Italy. This recipe is best eaten the day that it's made. This is truly one of my favorite side dishes for the holidays. The balsamic and herbs are the perfect complement to crispy and delicious Brussels sprouts. Cranberry sauce is the ultimate Thanksgiving condiment. Making it from scratch is super easy, and I'm going to show you how. Essentially, you combine all the ingredients in the pan and cook over medium heat for about 15 minutes. I'll show you the finished product at the end. While we cook, here are some interesting facts about cranberries. Cranberries grow on low-lying vines in bogs or marshes. When they are ready to be harvested in the fall, the bogs are filled with water and the cranberries float to the top to be scooped up. Cranberries aren't just for Thanksgiving. Use cranberry juice cocktail in salad dressings or combine with seltzer for a fruity spritzer. Mix dried cranberries into whole grains like quinoa, bulgur, or wild rice, like in the wild rice and pecan stuffed acorn squash recipe. Cranberries are a versatile fruit that offer big health benefits in a little package. They offer unique polyphenols not commonly found in other fruits. The cranberry sauce has been bubbling for about 15 minutes. You can see that cranberries have broken down and the final product has that delicious jam-like consistency. Thank you so much for spending some of your holiday season with me. Don't forget to check out the links to the recipes below and follow me on Instagram for more wellness tips and tricks. And please enjoy the other 2 videos in this series of herb roasted turkey and acorn squash stuffed with wild rice and pecans. Have a healthy, happy, and safe Thanksgiving.